Hello guys, and welcome back to another stream of L.A Noire. I'm just going to quickly share out the stream. And then we'll get going. We're going to do another case. Alright, let's get going. The Studio Secretary Murder. Hello.
We will look into it. Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury.
Why is that on the screen?
The DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Hello. Let's get going.
The grand jury. Case was thrown out.
Right, hold on. Let me just read that comment. Right, there we go.
Body.
All set up. Let's get going.
Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
Well, you can only dream.
Right.
I think the vice boys.
How are you guys? Broker or we'll go there first.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Out the way.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Return right now. Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
We'll go to this dispatch call, then we'll get on with the case. Cleaning. I'm after a bit tired myself. I feel like I didn't get much sleep last night.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue. Stand by for...
You should have iced those folks. You leave no witnesses, you stay out of the
I'm
post.
not riding all the way to Santa Ana and then on to Cincinnati with you pissed choice. A stick-up charge is still a stick-up charge, and I ain't going back inside.
You're both coming with me. Don't do anything stupid.
Oh. Car chase. Failing our car chase. Oh. Which way did he go? Out of the way. Where is he? This way. Oh dear. Oh, it's gonna go away, it's gonna go away. No. There we go. Went up this way. Turn right. Oh, there he is.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Whoa. I love a good car chase.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Where is he? Oh, he crashed.
Give it up! LAPD!
There we go.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Code 4 at the Lucas Avenue trolley station. The 459 suspects are in custody.
Roger, 11K. All units, code 4 on the 459 suspects at the Lucas Avenue trolley station.
I was like that the other night. What was it? Saturday night. Did get into sleep for like half an hour and I woke up like 10.
Jesus, Phelps!
Yeah. Right, let's go. Get on with the case. Ooh. Oh dear. Turn left. Excuse me.
Watch it, will you? Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. Don't turn here.
Don't turn here.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union.
How far away is that? Oh, that's miles away.
Rockwood Street.
We'll go to the pawnbrokers and then might do that dispatch call.
How can I help you boys?
Ooh, can't go in there.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
The rings.
this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Right, time to check the other.
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Right, yeah then. Right, time to do that dispatch call.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Purpose having fun with us.
Drove into a dead end.
The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. If the Dahlia letters are genuine, then the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed...
Watch where you're driving, you maniac! And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Wee. Oh.
Just go easy, Phelps.
Go up here. Right,
Easy.
Go left.
Do you ever shut up?
Oh. In my defense, that lamppost was in the way. So yeah, me playing this game, it mainly contains my very, very terrible driving.
We're taking the next left.
KTPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
God damn it! I said cough it up! I'm not gonna say it again. That's it, old man. I've had enough of your gibberish.
Give it up! LAPD!
Why, I oughta.
Yeah. Oh, I hate chases like this. Yeah.
Heavens to Betsy! What the heck, fire?
There he is.
There he is. See him?
Where is it? Oh, he's all the way over there. Like, for a second I thought he just like stopped and let me catch him. Oh, is he in this building?
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Got him. Right, let's
You're
go.
behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I'll make Rusty drive. Speed things up a little bit.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the ring under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Ooh.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them. Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Okay. Vagrancy. Presumably, she didn't have a wedding ring ripping off. Oh wait, yeah.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Alright.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Okay. Go check her purse. Definitely, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know what makes you become. But I am not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologise. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl, and what she's doing to
trying
herself.
to get her to come home.
You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it is handle for me to watch. It harder for me to watch than you imagine. But God Almighty above us has the night to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with a senator in Connecticut on your behalf. It's an illness, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. That letter's been ripped up, so someone has the other half.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Right. This probably looks like something from a bar. With a message.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Bar tab.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze.
Oh.
It's an angle worth investigating.
Right, that's all the clues. Oh, I can talk to someone.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
If we get on the phone, then we will get going to the next place.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Right, that's done. Where's my car? There it is. We'll go to the bar. Alright, how do I get out of here? Okay, this way was it? Oh. This is awkward. There we go.
It reads that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them?
Yeah, I read about that.
People are starving. They can't do that.
Oh.
Gently.
Now he questioned to me that time.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds were building China.
Watch your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
You don't need to turn here.
Alright,
Oh, calm down.
do I turn here?
Straight ahead.
Oh. I'm turning left anyway. I'll go through here. Turn here. There we go. Here we are.
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway,
Yeah,
homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, Detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
Last contact.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand.
Oh.
A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Criminal history.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Oh. Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
There we go. Can I still talk to some people, or... I like how the barman just went, oh yeah, ask around, and it was like, just one person in there. Oh, can I talk to that guy there? Can I talk to you?
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Yeah,
Who's
okay.
asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Oh, lovely. Can I talk to the bar person?
The regulars might have something else to tell you, but I don't.
Yeah, nothing out here. Let's get going to the next place then. Nature's bar we've been to. Why aren't these places being crossed out? Might have to come back here later, but anyway, let's just go into locations. We'll go at liquor store next. Go forward and turn left.
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Ooh, Cola King.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here.
But I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
Okay.
We'll take a look around.
Probably heard a dot there.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
What's this?
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Right,
She wasn't always such a loner.
family. What's this?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Oh, that guy we met at the bar. Probably gonna have to go back and speak to him.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Her ex-husband? Or was it someone else?
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. To be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Knowledge of
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Oh.
She talked about McCaffrey.
Supposedly he fought in the International Brigade in Spain and in the miners' strikes back in Virginia.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Right. I don't know whether. No, what we'll do is.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Oh god.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly here to Central Code 2.
11 King, en route.
Return to.
Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Right, yeah then. We'll go to the station, then we'll go back to... Oh.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
I'm a miracle that we hadn't died already, to be honest. Right, so we'll go to the station, see what they want, then go back to the bar and see McCarthy. And then after we've seen McCarthy, we'll go to the bowling alley.
We're going straight here.
You're...
Right. Oh, what happened there?
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just
Yes.
cracked?
I mean, no.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
He's the cop who arrested us.
Oh, need to go this. Is it this way?
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, fellas. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
Okie dokie. Right, so go back to the bar.
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Yeah. There was a telephone just there.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thank you.
Right, we'll go see McCarthy.
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got
No,
to do
we'll go
with
to the bowling.
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
We'll go up bowling alley, then we'll go to McCarthy's house. Oh, you siren.
All units also need help. Shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Oh, that's their pistol touchpad. Right, how far away from that dispatch call? I'll do the dispatch call first, actually. And then I'll get Rusty to drive to the bowling alley and MacArthur's house. I'm absolutely loving this 40s music. Oh, don't tell me it's above me.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
When we finally get there.
415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
Oh, sorry.
I got
Oh my god. Am I having to go all the way around? I'm crying out. This is so complicated.
Slow and steady, come on!
Slow and... I mean slow and steady. We gotta get there fast.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up!
Oh.
You shut the hell up!
Don't say that to someone with a shotgun.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. But they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Get the bastard! Officer down!
Nope.
Give yourself up! Now!
Look at him. Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
Going in.
What have they done to you?
Sorry. R.I.P.
You know the way. You can drive.
Johnny on the spot. Probably.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the
I'm an old
lanes
woman,
toward
lol.
the back.
Well, I feel like an old woman. I can guarantee that.
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Waitress, could I get another...
Down the left side of the alley.
Oh, I can't go down the lanes. Oh, that's no fun. Oh, sorry.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh, not another chase. What is like? This is like the third chase this stream.
There!
Have we just stolen a random car?
What are you
Right.
waiting
This
for?
is why I
Get
don't get
after
people
it.
to leave their cars
We might go
unlocked.
faster if we weren't
Why?
carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Sorry.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Another runner. Well, at least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, Phelps.
Oh.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm really close. Oh.
Hit him, Cole. Get him out.
Yeah. Oh.
Going through the square.
I hope the people see him in time to get out of the way. If this isn't the killer, we can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble.
I like how.
Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road.
I like how Rusty doesn't give a fuck about anything.
The end of that. It's about fucking time.
What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck.
Hi. What the fuck? Sorry. Do excuse me.
Show me your hands!
Oh my god. Oh. Right. This is a... Oh, that... How, I always wonder how our car just randomly gets to us.
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's all right, as long as he doesn't kill us. I'm okay with it.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Oh, we're getting all these dispatch calls today.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
Car 11K, go ahead with the further.
Car 11K.
Right. Another dispatch call. Then we will get on with the case.
LAPD, stop what you're doing!
Ah, shit.
Up for some of the rough stuff, are you?
What's your beef with this guy, Phelps?
Boom. There we go.
Smack your ram a little bit now, and then I'll finish it off at the station. Your face is about to get
Got
uglier.
him.
back here!
Right. It's through this... Oh, I can't speak. Where's Rusty gone? Have I just left Rusty behind? Oh dear.
Shit!
Oh. Right, he's in like a van. I don't like my chances. Hello, how are you? Ah. Ooh. Right, he's in a van and I'm in this piece of crap right here. I don't like my chances. Out of the way! I'm alright. Ooh.
For Christ's sake!
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, we could recreate that scene from Grease.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Frank Morgan? Yeah, look, it was Harry's idea to boost the truck full of fishes, not mine. I was in the bar late talking and we...
Save it. You two idiots can say hello to Adrian for me.
Oh, God damn it.
Jazz hands.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Da 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 da. Right, let's go interview this guy. I'll also be streaming at 6 PM because I'll be finishing this stream after I've done this case. Go get something to eat and then streaming around 6 PM ish.
McCaffrey is in apartment 6.
Which flower meant to be going on? Oh, this one. Number 6, there we go.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Right, boom. Nap in between then, so I have the energy for swear. Oh yeah, Lisa will be streaming later on, won't she?
Doesn't look like anything.
Ooh, the murder weapon.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor? Who are you guys? What are you doing in here?
We're from the LAPD, man.
Yeah, I'll be at
Do you know where we might find
streams. I might
McCaffrey?
raid her
I'm his
in my
neighbor.
next stream.
Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you gonna give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Any more clues? Oh, we've already looked. Yay! The other half of that letter we saw earlier. Take long to beat before you heal.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
Right, let's go get this guy. Hi there. Oh, let's go.
Work that case with the lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Whomst? He's like an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheel.
Ooh, where's he gone?
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
Let's go. This is like the 5th chase we've done this stream. Come on, Rusty, where are you? I need you.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oh, we're getting closer to him. Boom,
McCaffrey,
got him.
You're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
Return to Central for interrogation.
Unless Tiernan set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. It wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
Excuse me.
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
Hashtag shotgun. And here we are. He crashed into me. Oh god, he's off to go report the crime. Oh god. I like how he just gets out his taxi and just starts walking. I'm like, you're a taxi driver, you can't do that.
Sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, gentlemen?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them.
Unless I fuck it up. Right.
Hey, Bronco, can you give me a hand?
Who are we starting with? This guy.
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
Have you been involved in a car accident? That wasn't your fault.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
That's a lie, I think. Let me
Keep lying
check
to me
over
and
my
I'll have you
clues.
charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
You can see. Matter.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Oh, I pressed triangle again.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Let's hear it again.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were
Yeah,
you
I
sleeping
chose
with
the wrong
her?
one.
That's none of your business.
Right. Victims
Aristotle's
found.
Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it.
She wanted something of his.
We either
Yes.
hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Alibi.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Oh.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
I drank half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
No, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
So either.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
He knows about that
I
ring.
want to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that fast.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
Hold on.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush, and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
The letter.
Seems
No,
there's
it's
a
not that
serious
one.
gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, detective.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home. Writing.
No, this one's the
I'm
torn
working
letter,
on
I
a
think.
manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
The torn letter.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Accused. Actually, it's a toy. I'll tell you what.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You
He
think if I
lying.
could be
He
bothered
lying.
to murder
Lie.
Evelyn Summers,
He did
I would
it.
be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Tiernan is prepared
Who?
to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Ooh.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
New clue, McCaffrey's criminal record. So, do we go back in? It was you!
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw. It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police.
Oh, but he didn't tell us about this, did he?
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's
Stop
the
lying,
salient
mofo.
point here, isn't it?
Trouble for violence. Accused?
Lying,
Because we've
McCaffrey.
just found
You
out
have a
about that
history of
other thing he
violence
didn't tell us about his
towards
criminal
women.
record.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge. Beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have.
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
I'm out of here. Can we get anything else from the other guy? It's most likely McCarthy, but
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go, it's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James. Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
Events prior to.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
Very hungover.
Okay.
I thought Evelyn would have come back.
I'm going to use an intuition. It's probably... His eyes are moving.
James. You went out looking for her.
Those shifty
Tell
eyes.
me what
Those
really
eyes.
happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Pawn rings. Handbag. Movie lot job. Book. McCarthy testifies to Tiernan confessing.
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box, and he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn, and that it was all over the radio, and that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Ooh. So we've got this guy who doesn't remember, but he could have done it. Or we've got anger issues in the other room. But I do think it's McCarthy. Because I think McCarthy's lying, plus his criminal record shows that he's done this sort of thing before.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
And
Congratulations, boys, you bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at the prison graveyard.
And that is a job well done. Case apart. Got 16 out of 17 clues. 10 questions correct. There we go. He certainly is gonna get beat in prison. Anyway, and this concludes this stream. I'm gonna be streaming again around about 6 PM ish, which is an hour and 40 minutes. But I hope you all enjoyed this stream. I shall see you later, Dan, most likely at Lisa's stream, and I shall see you all later. Bye.